Hi, my name's Peter Van Buskirk, and I'm excited to be able to talk with you about the college admission process now in February. As a former dean of admission, and I did this for 25 years, this was the most incredibly intense time for me and my staff as we tried to make decisions about students who'd applied for admission. I also have come to realize over time that it's an intense time for students who've applied, largely because it's quiet in your life right now. After months of preparation, where you've been focusing on essays, drafting, redrafting, trying to make them just right, making sure your letters of recommendation were submitted on a timely fashion, talking with your counselor about the courses you take and how your midterm grades would be submitted, all of that's done and there's quiet in your life. I've got to imagine that that's very unnerving because you're wondering what's going to happen next. When do I hear? What do they need? Did I miss anything? And probably the most important thing you can do now in February is just kind of take a step back, relax, exhale, and realize there's not much you can do at this point to affect the outcome of your application. Admission committees are going to be sequestered away, looking at applications pretty intensely, as I suggested, for another probably 6 to 8 weeks, coming to some conclusion about whom will be admitted. The one thing I can suggest for you, though, is this: you want to stay focused academically. There's a tendency for students in the senior year to feel like, okay, I've submitted my application. There isn't anything else they're going to see anymore. So I don't have to kind of push as hard as I had been pushing before. And maybe I can even drop a class. Or so what if I'm not getting an A? Maybe I'll get a B, even a C plus. You have to be careful because when admission officers decide to admit students, they'll offer their congratulations, and then they'll say this offer of admission is contingent upon your successful completion of the senior year at the same rate that gained you admission. In other words, if you were getting A's and B's and we're admitting you because of that, we want to see that by the time you finish the year. And if we admitted you because you were taking 5 or 6 academic major courses, we want to see that at the end of the year. So you want to be careful that you don't drop out of classes. You don't want to take the rest of your senior year off. And that's a tendency that sometimes creeps into the mindset of students as they work through the dead period, if you will, of February. So an important time for you just to kind of relax, get ready for the fact that decisions will probably start coming out from selective institutions. Some places will send them out in early March, but mid-March, and then the most selective schools will probably wait until the end of March or early April to send decisions. Not much you can do now. Just make sure you're sending them new information, not retread of old information. Don't bother them. Don't be sending them emails or calls that basically boil down to how's your day. You want to make sure that whatever you communicate to colleges and universities has some substance and meaning. And if there's no substance and meaning to be conveyed, then you just keep your peace at home. So relax. The outcomes are going to come your way soon enough. Stay focused on doing a good job in the classroom, and you should be fine. Good luck.